All right, we're live. Welcome everyone to the Anti-Ordinary After Party. So far we have, of course, Demi, Anti-Ordinary herself, and your favorite badger from across the pond, good or bad-tempered badger. I was going to say good-tempered badger, but that would actually be the truth. Instead of because you've never really bad. You're never really bad-tempered.
I'll start growling. Grrr.
You've never been bad-tempered around me, so I have to go with what I know.
Oh, well, there you go. You got the stream chat up. I've just remembered that is a thing.
And what are you drinking, Demi? You got vodka, right? Vodka and orange juice, the old standard screwdriver, they call it, I believe.
Oh, well, I learned that today as well. Cool. Yeah, I'm drinking a screwdriver, apparently.
Yeah, it's when I was bartending. Briefly, way back in like the late 80s, early 90s, I did it for a little bit. That's what they called them, screwdriver. They had names for all kinds of drinks, right? So
I was about to ask. You beat me to it. How long were you a bartender for?
About a month, pretty much. And then I ended up being the bouncer. So
relatable.
Yeah, I mean,
not the bouncer part. Like I would get stepped on, but the having a job for a month part.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's not the first
bouncer.
Were you? Do they allow badgers in the clubs there?
They should. I was shit myself.
I was considering being a bouncer for a while, but I think people just wouldn't take me seriously in the role.
Well, they took me seriously. I mean, I'm fucking 6'4" for crying out loud, and if I put my boots on, I'm over 6'5".
So that's why they took you seriously.
Oh yeah, well, it's true, man. Size can be quite intimidating. Well, there's the size, and plus, most of the people that knew me from my neighborhood knew that I've had some martial arts background too. So they knew that if I needed to, I could pull the moves out.
Drop kick a bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't fuck about in the bar today, guys. Neil's on the door. He'll fucking let you out.
Well, I was a head doorman, so I just had to be in front of the door and checking IDs and stuff like that, and stopping any conflicts that were happening out front of the building. The inside bouncers were usually the ones that took care of anything inside.
Can I use you as a gauge to judge how creepy I am now?
Sure.
How many people used to flirt with you as the bouncer?
Oh, I get asked that quite a bit, and I'll be honest, it happened almost every night. So.
Yeah, it happened every time I went anywhere as well. So.
Well, it's true. They want to butter up the head doorman so they could get in the club or have some form of special treatment while they're there, and it just none of that shit worked on me. So I was like, no, yeah, kid, produce some ID or fuck off.
I just wanted to talk to someone while I was drunk in the freezing cold, having a cigarette. And maybe have sex. That was like the only thing in my. I wasn't trying to get extra privileges. I wouldn't mind them though, of course.
Well, of course not. I mean, who wouldn't?
All right. Here's a question for you then. How would you butter up the bouncer?
Money works good.
That's if I roll up at the door and slip you a couple of coins.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to get anywhere?
You got 500 quid in pound coins laying around.
No. Not pound coins.
500 quid in coins? I think I'd be walking with a limp if I had to put it all in one pocket. For fuck's sake. So.
I was either going to say I'd do it just slip a few pennies, or maybe offer like a currency for a country that we're not in.
So you're trying to get. What you're essentially saying is, Neil, if I insult you at the door, will you refuse me entry?
No, hell no. I encourage it and come on in.
Well, my reasoning is I'm just having a laugh, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
The reason I do a lot of things that I do is to have a laugh.
I was actually working the door. People attempted to bribe me a few times, but I just turned it down. I'm I guess I can't be bought.
How exclusive? Were they underage?
One of them I know for sure was by like a year. They were 18 and not 19 because you have to be 19 to get into the bars here. So
you're doing a disservice to the youth, Neil.
I know. I'm a terrible man.
Plain Snake says that I should use French francs. The French don't even use French francs, so that would be perfect.
Your reasoning is perfect.
I wouldn't take cash. So I mean, either you produce what's required to get in here, or you can go somewhere else. Go get
How about a check?
Is it rubber? I like the ones that bounce like a super ball.
I've always wanted one of those big comical checks, even if it's just for £1,
Oh, you mean like the ones they give you when you win the lottery?
Yeah,
the gigantic ones.
Yeah, I just want to feel like I got big money in the punniest sense.
I always thought it would be funny if you went into a bank machine with one of those giant checks, and you're like, because they always film, they have cameras in there, right? So I just imagine the guy watching the feed the next day where you're trying to stick this gigantic check into the bank machine. How that would look too.
Knowing my luck, you'd get robbed, and anyone's luck. If you're walking down the street with a fucking check the size of a billboard, you're just going to get robbed.
Well, now they have the option where you can use your phone to deposit, right?
If someone robs you,
got to get a wide angle.
Wide angle. If someone robs you, then when you've got a check the size of a billboard, surely that's not a sensible person to rob, because you can just go, excuse me, officer, I've just been robbed.
Yeah.
Of a check the size of a billboard. It's that guy down the street walking like he's got a check the size of a billboard.
Not everyone's as smart as you, Badger. So I don't know if any of you heard about this, but there was these two dickheads in America that took black marker and tried to draw masks onto their face to stop the CCTV camera seeing who they were. There was also another motherfucker that put sellotape over their face or oil or some shit because they thought it reflected the light off of the camera or some shit. I don't know. So, I wouldn't be surprised if you get robbed with a...
I saw those boys that used the permanent marker. I saw the mug shots.
They were blacked out, weren't they?
That's like my level of intelligence. That's me trying to rob a bank.
Fully black out their faces. They were just there with like squiggles all over their faces and this permanent marker.
It's like they didn't even look in a mirror. They were just like, okay, I can feel where I'm drawing, right?
I've got it. It's all covered.
It's so hilarious.
Welcome in, David, by the way. I saw you sneak in here.
Hello. Yeah, I'll be mostly AFK, but hello.
Mostly AFK. Listen to this computer lingo. We got this popular computer lingo. BFK, BRB, LOL.
Mega lols.
It's like there needs to be a new dictionary all with computer lingo. I think
there
actually
is. That's
for sure, like online. But I think they actually. I know in Canada there's some words that were added to the dictionary, and LOL was one of them. And the definition is, I'm serious. The definition was laugh out loud on the internet. And of course, they also added double, which is a term used for ordering a Tim Hortons coffee, which means 2 cream, 2 sugar.
I don't do drugs. I'm sorry. You're a bad influence.
What? You mean you don't do that specific drug?
I am a very good woman. I am married to Lord Jesus. Thank you very much. Don't insinuate I would do any drug while I drink my vodka.
Yeah, right.
I do tea.
Oh my god.
I do tea.
I like tea. I'm just right
I had to run
now.
off.
I'm drinking barley tea. That's the only difference.
Oh, of course. Steady on, man.
Cue Thug Life music.
Yeah. So I guess I picked the good time of the day because everyone that has joined me for the after party is in England. So
Lucky you.
I don't.
It's kind of an odd time too, because normally I do this later on. So most of the people that generally jump into these sort of things are probably off doing their daily day-to-day stuff. Whereas I took today off specifically because I knew that there might be an earlier time that I had to do this. Normally I'd be out right now, but so for Demi's sake,
that important, okay? That's just it's that that important. You need to take time off of work to have the pleasure of my voice, my very sexy sounding voice, on your channel.
Well, I was supposed to work the car show this weekend, running the camera for the TV's channel that I do camera work for from time to time. But I told her that I had something that I needed to do because I also have my own show that I do. So I was going to skip out this year.
Can you stop being so talented, please, Neil?
What do you mean? It's running a camera is easy.
You just make me feel really inadequate about my life, and I don't appreciate
it. He's just there with his happy face, just going.
Him and his happy face.
He's just there, like. So yeah, I took a bit of time off to be here. Just I sometimes do stuff for a TV station, and I do all this sciencey stuff.
I'm in a band.
I can fix cars. I can do everything else in the world, and I'm just here like.
Oh no! I sold auto parts. I never once said I was mechanically inclined.
Sold trannies.
And I'm just here like
all about the trannies. That's right.
Yeah, well, I can badly edit videos.
Me too. So we're on par there. That's why I do live, so I don't have to do that shit. The only thing I end up doing when these things are done is adding a thumbnail. That's pretty much it.
I never add thumbnails to my live stream. What kind of effort are you expecting from me?
It's literally 2 clicks.
What you should do is try and take a whole 4-hour live stream and edit it down into like a manageable video.
Hi, Nadine.
Because I've tried to do that, and it's a disaster.
That's what all of my videos are, to Badger. I don't script or anything, so I just hit record, rant for like an hour, and then I edit it in like 10 minutes, and that's it.
It takes at least twice the length of the original stuff to edit it, because you've got to watch it all through, and then you've got to, and while you're doing that, you've got to cut out the good bits, and then you've got to watch those through again, and then cut it all.
You're giving me a traumatic experience right now. I'm not editing. Hi, Nadine.
Hi, Annie. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Every intention of being here on time, but of course, I forgot to set everything up.
Oh, that's okay. You're here now, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yay! Yeah, I have functional internet.
Yay!
Yay!
You have a green screen as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. She always plays with her.
In the back.
What's that, Blender?
That's my bed.
It says.
Don't break the illusion. You've upset me.
Yeah, it's Blender. I've been working on my intro, and I finally figured out how to do something I've been trying to figure out how to do, and this is what I've been playing with this afternoon, and then I
had a eureka moment.
Yeah, and I finally used the right search terms for what I was doing.
That helps.
Yeah.
I just type in, show me what I'm fucking looking for.
I try that.
Probably a good idea.
I'll try that. It just takes me some dodgy YouTube.
Yeah.
You mean my channel?
I wasn't going to say it.
And I had every intention of being here for the interview too, but I was having supper apparently when the notification went off on my phone, so it's like I didn't even notice.
She's on the opposite coast as me, so she's like fucking 20 million hours ahead. So no, Reese.
I learned that today.
Reese, I am not on Grindr. I'm sorry, buddy. Were you looking for me?
I recently discovered that a friend of mine is on Grindr.
Oh, Pine Snake wants to jump in. Hang on one second, guys. I'm going to send him a link.
I've talked to Pine Snake before, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
I recently discovered that a friend of mine is on Grindr.
I'm on Grindr.
Oops.
I discovered when another friend of mine was just kind of going through it, went, "Hey, isn't that guy?" I was kind of, maybe. Look,
maybe it's always the safe answer.
So I kind of messaged him later, like, "Hey, friend of mine, I saw you on Grindr," and he's like, "Yeah."
Shit. Maybe it's like the non-committal answer.
That's how I answer everything.
Fence-sitting motherfucker.
It's why I keep arguing with Steve, because I go for the lack of belief, and he's well, you know the thing.
Steve's the moron. Yeah, I know the thing.
Oh no!
Actually, I had him sleeping in the side of one of my videos.
I had him in a song telling him he's got no nuts. I think he can deal with Steve's actually. I don't like him, but he's been surprisingly good with our negative interactions. I'll give you that, Steve.
Well, Steve's not everybody's cup of tea, but him and I see eye to eye on some things and not so much on other things. And that's just where I sit with him. That's like anyone that I know. Even if there's two people left on the planet, you're still going to, at some point, have opposing opinions.
No.
Shut up.
You missed me.
Welcome aboard, Ian.
Hey, people.
Pine Snake has now joined us.
Hello.
How's it doing?
Hey, not Pine Creek.
I'm a mustache mascot? What the fuck does that even mean?
I
think it means you have a mustache.
I was getting that vibe as well, Badger, but I wasn't quite sure.
Well,
that doesn't say mascot. That says masochist.
A mustache masochist.
Now
Someone
we've
was
narrowed
about to
down
ask me a question.
Neil, lean in a bit. Let's admire this.
It's bushy, glorious.
What do you mean? I actually just trimmed it down because it was literally like Medusa snakes crawling all over my face yesterday until I shaved. So there you go. See, I get in there, and this is the hard part, is right in here, trying to get all in here. Mm.
They've definitely got pictures of you on Grindr now.
Oh, wait, was this some sort of ploy?
Maybe.
Neil, could you just put your arm up and just sort of like pose like this as well? Just for no reason.
No reason.
Don't forget to take your top off
randomly
first.
Kind of, do one of these sort of things. Maybe flick the hair a little bit, or
And then one when you've got like just like the you've got the bandana, but the corner of it is just kind of sexily in your mouth.
I don't know if it'll reach, man.
Don't you make me wet. Don't do it on stream. No.
I'll make you wet. I didn't know that the headphones are fucking it all up. I can't do it. So. But I can make a pretend mustache with my hair. You want to do that? It was just absolutely ridiculous. But...
Oh God, you looked like red pill philosophy then.
Oh jeez. No, that's an insult.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. That's pretty bad insult.
Demi, I was going to tell you something. You should look for. You're not really a big beer drinker, I'm assuming, but do you ever drink anything out of a can that you would like to keep cold for long periods of time? Because I bought one of these things. It's a cooler, but what comes with it is the cool part. And they're all different. Mine happens to be, but the cap comes off. Like this.
Put weed in it.
You can put your weed in it.
See, like I'm already in front of you, bitch. I smoke too much. That was obvious. Yeah, I've got several of those kinds of things in my house. I never use them because fuck the police. But
I thought you were going to say your weed doesn't last long enough.
No, it doesn't. That's another reason.
Yeah, I pretty much go through a quarter ounce a week, easy.
Yeah, but it's legal there.
Yeah, except here's the weird thing.
No, it's cool.
Ever since they legalized it here, we've had a new drug policy at work. Now we're not allowed to have smoked marijuana 24 hours before our next shift. I'm like, what?
How?
So I'm never allowed to smoke marijuana. I can smoke it, what, Saturday afternoon and be okay for Monday? Like, what the hell are you talking about?
I suppose
Like,
you'd
I smoke it every day
on the
so
way
far.
home, wouldn't you? You'd have to be there on Friday night, just like,
yeah. And then get
light
pulled
up
over.
as you're walking outside the office.
yeah. If they caught me smoking it at work, I'd be canned. Luckily, they haven't caught me, because I don't smoke it at work anyway.
Would you be canned because it's in a can?
Reference joke.
I'm so witty. I'll show myself out.
Please do.
Taxi for one badger.
Yeah, it's a very strange policy when they tell you that you can't have smoked it for 24 hours before your next shift. I'm like, okay, that literally means we're never going to be smoking it like ever again, except for like Saturday.
Isn't that just like reliant on, like, how do they date or time when you last smoked it? I thought it was in your system for like a month or whatever, longer than that.
Test it? Do they test you?
Well, they actually now have the ability to do random drug tests if they want.
Fuck.
But it can stay in your system for up to 3 months.
It can stay. Yes, it can stay into your system, but it does deplete over that time. I'm not worried about it because that's the point that I can take with them is okay, well, how do you know I did it last night and not last week?
So,
yeah, you break.
Am I breaking up?
So as long as you can keep your levels of, so as long as you can keep your levels of weed in your system topped up, you're fine.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Sure.
So Neil, you're basically also boasting that you get treated like an Olympian.
Yeah. You're not going to see me running any marathons anytime soon.
Neil, put your dick away. I'm so tired of it.
It's just their humble bragging.
All right.
Also, I remember I was vacationing in Africa and I decided to bring in all of the children into my hotel just to feed them and let them live there forever.
Hey, man, if I had the power to do that, I'd do that. But I don't.
So would I. Would we, though? Would we? Like, there are lots of people that probably have that power. I don't see hotel.
Yeah, it's like
they never had a. It's like they never had a drink testing policy in my previous job.
Ooh, that sounds harsh.
Well, I did want to kill myself while I was there, so never mind. Anyway, so how is everyone this evening?
Awesome.
Well, that's bovine TB for you.
I'm gonna have my first or my 100 sub live stream in a couple of hours.
Woo!
Yay!
You got 100 subs?
Congrats!
I got 100 subs on this channel. Yay!
Nice.
Yeah.
That first 100 is always the hardest, man. After that, it's sort of people just start showing up out of the blue. After that, I can't believe I actually got past 300.
Ooh.
You get
I know. I jumped past Bible Belt Atheist and Beelzebub, and now they're all whining at me.
Well, that just means they've got to up the game.
Yeah, well, I told them their channels are just as good as mine, if not better in some aspects. So they'll catch up eventually.
I've got to admit, every channel I'm subscribed to are all absolutely awesome. It's just that they're all awesome in different ways.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I can't necessarily agree with you there because I've subscribed to a lot of like creationist channels just so that when I was doing regular responses, I had something to respond to.
Right.
That's why I'll never do responses.
I like hate watching some people as well. So.
You like what?
Hate watching some people.
Yeah, I always often watch channels that I'm adamant or vehemently against, so to speak, like just to hear what their bullshit is going on, so I can have something to counter them with if need be.
I just do it to laugh, really.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good too.
Used to watch this guy that I did a couple of responses to, and then I started to feel a bit guilty about watching him, to be honest, because I think the guy might have been having a bit of a mental, like some trouble. So I kind of just went, no, I need to stop watching this guy, because I don't want to sort of promote this guy putting himself in this position where he's being mocked by everyone on the internet.
Yeah, I made a video responding to someone who I thought was like, you got to be like 18 or something, dude. I don't know. They must grow and big out there, okay? And I made a response video calling this poor person what I like Demi style video. And I found out he's like 14 later on. And I just felt like, oh my fucking God, what is wrong with me? I am the worst person in existence.
I watched the response not so long since, and the person that we're doing, I can't remember who it was, started off with saying, right, this person has these problems with what they're saying. However, I'm going to take this opportunity just to speak to their friends and family and get this person to a doctor. There's something seriously wrong. They're having a psychotic break
I know
or something
what
like
you're
that.
talking about. Is that... Oh, no, I don't. This has actually happened like 4 times now in YouTube that I know of. I know people were doing this about Eugene Cooney recently. Does anyone know who that? Am I that in the YouTube bubble? Like...
I am.
I don't know who like a lot of people are. I'm not good at that.
Do you know who Onion Boy is?
Yes, I know who Onion Boy is.
Yeah, well, it's because of him that I know about the situation.
Yeah, I've just been posting about Onion Boy on the Twitters. Because he came up in conversation somehow, and somebody was asking who he was, so I just said he's an ecological disaster.
Ecological disaster. That's pretty
very dramatic.
I thought that
demolished a load of the vegetation in like a protected wetland.
What?
Yeah, he bought some land in like a protected wetland and demolished a load of the vegetation that you're not supposed to do.
I'm making a video on him. He recently threatened to sue Repzion for like all the shit he does. I don't know if you know who Repzion is.
Well, I didn't say any of that. That was Bid Tempered Bodger that said that.
Disclaimer.
I just want to interject here for a quick second. This is a little goes back a little further to what we were talking about earlier. Doorknob had a great idea, by the way, when you were telling me to put my dick away, Demi. Doorknob had said dick away would be a good app to block dick pics. I think we're onto something there.
Is there like an opposite version?
Yeah, because you're just drowning in those pussy pics, Badger.
No, I meant like one that would send you the dick pics that other people have rejected.
Recycling dick pics.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a dick deflector.
Maybe I should make that app. It blocks all the dick pics from going to the people who don't want them, and then sends them all to me.
I think that's
Sends them all to somebody who does want them.
Badger, are you planning on doing a response video on Pornhub or something?
I have no idea what you just said because it went.
Yeah.
Are you planning on doing a response video on Pornhub?
Well, I do have a Pornhub
air conditioner over
account.
here so I can put it back together.
Yes. Give me just a sec.
Okay.
Welcome, Dick.
What's up, guys?
Perfect.
Oh, I just got off work, so it worked out well.
on Pornhub, I'm uploading my whole channel there if they do what they're saying they're gonna do. I don't give a fuck. Pop in that pussy, bitch. I don't care.
I do have a Pornhub account. I haven't put anything on there, but I basically made one just so that I could like add it to my list of places you could find me.
Well, there's a market for furry porn.
There is.
Oh dear.
There is. I think the funniest fucking shit on there is the classic cartoons that they make porns out of, which just cracks me up, man.
I may have already sent some.
It traumatizes me. Sorry.
Right, I'm just gonna be back in a sec.
When I see drawings like that, it just traumatizes me. It's like, leave Bugs Bunny alone. It was never meant to be like this.
No, but I think that's what makes it so fucking funny, in my opinion.
Big Chungus. I want a porn of Big Chungus. That's my idea.
Shaun the Sheep meets the Welshman.
Oh no,
Hey,
that's so wrong.
I'm a quarter Welsh, for fuck's sake.
Like
Neil, I told you were an asshole.
Yeah. I am. I'm a quarter Welsh. I'm a quarter English, like a quarter French, and a quarter Italian. So there you go. I'm like Heinz 57 European style.
Yeah, I am. I'm 1/16 Cherokee Indian and 15/16 Jew.
No, there you go. I was raised too, so there you go.
I don't know exactly what ratio it is, but I'm like 99.9% European. So yay me, basic.
I don't even know what's going on, but people do often mistake me for Mr. Badger on Twitter.
Mr. Badger,
Is there actually a Mr. Badger?
Yeah.
There is actually a Mr. Badger that I occasionally have back and forth chats with.
Oh, that must be interesting. Do you guys want chitter and back and forth and tell each other where the best acorns and shit are, or best garden parade? Like, I don't know. What are badgers talking about?
Well,
that's awesome.
Between me and Mr. Badger on Twitter, we mostly seem to talk about what was the last thing we talked? Hang on.
Dicks.
It might have actually been dicks.
Recycling dick pics.
There you go. You guys have to come up with that app that filters all.
No, I remember what it was. It was. No, wait, no, I don't. That was somebody else I talked to that about.
Oh God, how many dick pics do you get?
Well, I was going to say it was about helmets, but that was someone else.
Helmets.
Hey, yeah, good euphemism there.
No, it's not, but it could be.
Put a helmet on that soldier.
But yeah, I ended up chatting with Mr. Badger about various philosophical things once, and then the next day I was chatting to him about French cheese being awful.
Well, that's just racist.
Spooky Ben Air says
Jesus.
furry porn. You guys are talking about furry porn, and it must be porn from the 70s.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I agree with Matthew Randall.
Oh, what's that?
Neil is a mutt.
Neil's a mutt. Yeah, oh, yeah. I am definitely a mutt.
Excuse me, Neil is a generous queen, and you will respect him.
well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I got your back, babe. I got you.
That's funny. There was some guy that I think he calls himself the Duke of something. I don't remember, but he was having like this debate with Steve McRae, and like so many people kept coming to me and being like, "So you're having a debate with Steve McRae on was it not atheism, but the other agnosticism?" And I was like, "No, I don't I don't disagree with him on that. Why would I have a debate with him on that?" And
that's highly interesting things he talks about.
And then, eventually, so they'd be like, "No, it's the wrong guy. It's the wrong guy." Then one,
Wrong Duke.
This happened like multiple times. I almost wanted to send the guy a message and be like, change your fucking name. I don't care how long you've had it. I don't care if you've had it since you were a kid. Change it, because you suck and I don't.
I did talk to Steve McRae on Twitter recently. Actually. He was doing his usual thing where he starts talking about the logic and whatever, and he was there going, putting a load of letters up saying, so if this proposition,
but if X is Y, P is Z,
I was there going, so I just replied to go, why have you got to turn this discussion into fucking algebra, my dude?
My dude.
My dude. But it's funny you say dude, because if I had to adhere to any form of religion-esque type belief system, it would be dudism, for sure.
Well, you're going to hell. I'll praise the spaghetti monster.
Yeah. I'm a pastafarian. I like that.
Pasta.
Well, if I had to pick, I'd probably go with some form of paganism, or maybe I'd just go with the Mandalorian religion, Star Wars.
Yeah.
If it were me, I'd be following Ocean and going down the Norse traditions.
Yeah.
I'm still working on starting a cult, so that's in the projects.
All right. Well, when you got something going, let me know what it is. I'll let you know.
You can be our Jesus figure.
Oh, I did end up. I did end up going back and forth.
He's got the hair for it.
Right. Neil would make a fantastic Jesus.
It would.
Neil?
Yeah?
You'd make a fantastic Jesus.
All right. Well, thanks.
I think so.
I guess.
Neil.
When I was driving auto parts, I used to go to this warehouse to pick up a whole bunch of parts that I take back to the store, and they'd go out to the customers. And there was this one time I was there out front having a cigarette, and there's this like a bay area where trucks come back in, and some baby birds had fallen out of the nest. So I kind of got them into a corner, and I kind of like put my hands out like this, and I'm like, "Come on, little guys, I'll take you back to your nest." And they both flew up and onto my shoulders. And I was able to grab them and take them over to the nest and give them back to Mom. And my buddy John comes down. He's like, "Holy shit, dude, you're like animal Jesus."
No wonder you and Badger are friends.
I'm just waiting for the plane to come so I can go over and sit on his shoulder.
Make some room for you right there, buddy. You jump up and hang out there.
Oh.
Then I could really be like a pirate. I'll just tell everyone you're like my badger parrot.
But can he bring his dildo with him?
I'll be one of those. I'll be one of those sweary parrots.
Yeah, fuck you.
just there. Introduce your parrot. This is my parrot, Polly. And Polly goes, "Fuck yourself."
Go fuck yourself. Feed me. Fucking feed me, bitch.
If I can teach my parrot to say "feed me, bitch," I would have achieved infamy at that point.
I don't agree with the procedure, but they say it's easier to have birds speak if you take where they do that procedure where they split the tongue a little bit.
I wouldn't even clip its tail. I'd just chase it around the house trying to get it back in at night so my cat don't eat it.
Right. I always do the wing clip when I first get them, and then I train them, and then I let the wings grow back out. And by the time the wings grow back out, they're well trained and they sit on my shoulder. That's what I was going to tell you, and I completely forgot to tell you this.
I trained her. I got the bitch down. She's on my shoulder. She loves me. It was just.
I know. I saw that.
It's annoying to have to chase her around when she won't just go back to her cage. It's nighttime, bitch. You're supposed to be sleeping. You can go in now.
I had 6 budgies at one time, which I named, I thought, apropos for the time anyways, after the Transformers like Blitzwing and Starscream and all the different flying Transformers. And I had a massive cage that they all lived in. And I took it outside one day so they could have some fresh air and hang out with like the robins and the starlings and shit and try and talk to them or whatever, bird language. And my roommate, who was just fucking pissed drunk at the time, came home and booted the cage over onto the lawn, and they all got away.
Ah.
Yeah, I was pretty fucking choked.
Yeah, I would be as well. Sorry, that sucks. I'm not laughing.
However, a few years after that, I came home from work one day when I lived with my dad, and I found there was something in a black plastic bag in the underground parking lot. And this is like in the middle of July, where it's like probably 29, 30 degrees Celsius. So it's really hot. And I saw this bag moving, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I ran over there, opened it up, and it was a cockatiel that someone, I guess, didn't want and tried to suffocate in a plastic bag. And I resuscitated it, and I had him for about 6 years until he passed away.
Fuck?
Wow.
I know. But I rescued him. And I named him Zodiac. And it wasn't because of the astrology. It was because of the band that I liked at the time called Zodiac Mind Warp and the Love Reaction. Yeah, Google that one, guys.
I'm getting a cockatiel, but I hope I don't have to rescue it suffocating in a fucking bag. Like, that's crazy.
I'm really trying.
People are fucking pissed.
Really
people are shit. What's that?
I'm really trying not to do penis jokes.
It's not just me then. I thought we're on to that dick pic forwarding up again.
Gone full circle.
That could be a name for it, cockatiel.
Yes, I get it, but it's so funny how we just come right back around.
You should change it to from the after party to the penis party, because I think this happens every time.
Yeah,
it's always a dick jokes.
It's
the after penis.
All right. Let's break the cycle then. Speaking of birds, have you seen my birds video, Neil?
No, I don't think I have. And no, doorknob head. I didn't have to do CPR. It was still alive, but it was wet, and I had to bring it upstairs. Sorry, Badger. Go ahead.
That's all right. Carry on. It's just come out this evening because I forgot that I scheduled it for this evening. I was gonna change it to be a premiere, and then suddenly I got a load of Twitter messages saying "nice bird video, Badger." I was like, oh, that.
Oh, so it aired and you didn't even know.
Yeah.
So
no, I hadn't changed it to a premiere. It just released it normally, because I just forgot to deal with it.
The AI, I'm telling you, man, that AI is gonna start turning.
Well, no, I scheduled it for today ages ago because I was gonna, because last time I did a premiere schedule, I did a live stream with Alucard like a day or so before, and he was complaining that I'd scheduled the premiere like 4 or 5 days before it was due to go, and he kept looking at it and clicking on it, going, "Oh, it's not live yet."
He couldn't see that it was scheduled.
So this time, I was going to change it to be a scheduled premiere like the day before, but I just didn't. I just went, "Whoop! I've forgotten that." I just got a load of. Today I just got a load of Twitter messages about, "Oh, nice bird video." I was like, "Bird video? Oh shit!"
It happens.
So you've attacked the cats, and now you attack the birds. Is there any other animals that you're going to attack?
You attack the birds.
You did attack the cats, though.
It's just a video of birds coming down to a bird feeder.
You see Spooky's comment? I guess he's referring to what I said about kicking the bird cage over, and that's how Canada got its native budgie colony. No, they I'll guarantee you they did not last the winter. Not here. Which is sad, but
people barely last the winter there.
Yeah, it's true.
There's budgies that last the winter here, but I don't know the temperature.
Well, it didn't last the winter here.
It can get pretty fucking cold where I am. We got lucky this year and only had to deal with the polar vortex for I think, a week. It dipped our way for like a week and brought snow, and then because it rarely snows on the coast here.
Yeah.
Like every 10 years we get hit with like a couple of feet of it, but other than that, it's literally either millimeters or centimeters of snow here. Sorry for your Americans, maybe an inch.
Yeah, it takes us a few years just to get a foot if you had it all together.
Yeah, it's very, very not snowy here usually, unlike where Nadine lives.
It's actually not that bad here either.
Well, I think coastal cities get it much better than inland.
Yeah. Well, where I'm at is in Newfoundland. We're right, like we are a coast.
Yeah, you're all coast.
Yeah. There's a reason why it's called the Rock too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're really mild. We're around -5 most of the winter. Yeah. So we're not all that cold, but we got hit by the vortex too. But we didn't get a lot of snow this year. Like when I was little, 40 years ago, 40 years ago, I remember we could get out of the attic window with a crazy carpet as long as the plow didn't go by.
And for those of you who don't know what a crazy carpet is, it was a roll-up sleigh that had 2 handle holes at the top.
Yeah,
you could roll it out and slide down.
It's pretty much a sheet of plastic, about a person size sheet of plastic. Really cool. And
they were awesome.
Yeah, I climbed out a 2-story attic window. You know those big ass plows that go through the mountains? The ones that are like 2 stories high.
The ones that for clearing where you've got essentially a glacier that's partially formed.
Yeah, the big ones for the mountain passes. Well, those would go down the road, and all you would see was the top of the stack and a little puff of smoke coming up, and snow flying. There would be 20-foot snow drifts, and you couldn't leave the house for 2 weeks. We didn't have to go to school. But then this is the time when if there was 3 feet of snow on the ground, you could still go to school. Like the buses can make it through that.
Well,
now, these days, if there's 2 inches on the ground, they won't send you to school anymore. But yeah, when we were kids,
back in my day.
Yeah, and it's like but yeah, it's all kinds of fun. But of course, you've got to do it before the snowplow goes by.
I had one of those sleds.
Yeah.
Oh, the crazy carpet.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had one when I was a kid. I lived in Alaska for 4 years, and I remember they would do the plow thing too. They would make these really big mounds next to our house, and friends of mine and I would tunnel in them. We'd actually tunnel through them and wet them down and turn them into like a fort that you could go into.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Because it would be really super tightly packed. It was cool.
I got in trouble for that. Because my grandfather we couldn't get out of the house, and my dad's hips were bad, so he couldn't shovel. So my grandfather would come and shovel us out, and I'm not sure how he got out of his house, but I'm pretty sure he got in trouble with Nan. But anyway, he would come and shovel us out, and what he would do, we would along the side of the house to the front door, there would be a up to the roof carved person door wide spot all the way to the stairs. And what I would do is I would exit the door and make it quick like this and start digging in this big huge frickin' snowbank. And I would have my little living room with a chair and all that kind of stuff in there, but I also got into a lot of trouble for putting the snow on where Pop just cleared it all up from.
Yeah, I'd have given you shit too.
But I was cute and adorable. Come on.
I still would have given you shit.
But I would have gotten out of it really quick.
cute and adorable only lasts for so long, especially after I spent like whatever amount of time clearing the damn snow out of the way.
You're still cute and adorable, though, Nadine.
Yeah.
Exactly. What can I say?
Who else giggles that much? You have to be cute to giggle this much.
You guys miss me.
I love it. It makes me smile for a whole stream.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We got
service.
snowed into the village where I grew up once. We had to hike up to the nearest
like
town.
you guys have like a big pot in the center under a fire, and you put like natives that walk by and stick them in there and eat. So this is what I instantly pictured. My village, or like something out of a M. Night Shyamalan movie or something.
So we had to hike up to the nearest town. Put all the ski gear on. Hike up to the nearest town to get milk because most of the people in the village were like ancient, so they couldn't.
They were no longer producing milk, or
well, and they couldn't get out of their houses even if they could produce milk. So,
there we go.
We had to hike up to the shops to get milk.
You can tell the difference in upbringing. There's no way we can afford the ski gear to go to the shops.
I didn't mean like actual skis.
Oh yeah. You can hear the difference in the voices and the accent. You can get the posh.
Oh well, if it's going to be like that, I'll overdo it, shall I? Very well then, my snakish friend.
Ladies and gentlemen,
on the ski gear, the salopettes and the cross-country skis, and we would
you make me feel
to the shops.
No, come on, Badger, don't lie. You sent the butler.
At least you guys have accents. Us Commonwealth people out here, we don't even have them.
That's only because Canada wants to be France. Well, parts of it.
Do I sound French? I mean, I am a quarter French, but do I?
There you go. Stop trying to leave.
All you got to do is get awful cheese.
I like cheese.
I'm not saying cheese is bad. I'm saying French cheese is bad.
Well, some of it is, yeah, actually.
I'm going to reiterate that you're a racist, Badger.
I've been called worse things recently.
No. After being a badger, that would make him a speciesist.
That's true.
Thank you for the correction.
Hey, man. Come on, Badger. We're all equal species here.
Anyway, you guys, thank you for having me on your channel. This was
it's been awesome.
Nice to meet you.
I've been looking forward to it.
Nice to see you again, Nadine.
Yeah, it's nice to see you too.
Good to speak to you, Dick. Bye, everyone. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever.
Whichever time it is.
Afternoon, morning, evening,
good evening, and good night.
It's really midnight around here.
Thanks, Demi. And we'll continue our exchanges online somehow, and maybe we'll. Oh, you're gone. Never mind. And she's gone.
She did say she was leaving.
I know, but you know me, smart like a marble, or sharp like a marble. Yeah, sharp like a marble and smart like a sack of hammers. That's what my dad used to say to me. Yeah, you're smart as a sack of hammers. Thanks for the words of encouragement, Pop.
Yeah, definitely.
David's like, don't call Badger a ferret. He'll lose his shit.
You what? You what, mate? I will have you know that I'm not one of those fucking flopping out floppet ferrets. I can actually tell where my back legs are going.
Yeah, but badgers are just like cats, though.
Uh-oh. What? Did you hear that? He said, meow. What?
I've never been treated so poorly in my life.
Oh, fuck. This is why we love you, man.
fair.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to switch to my phone and I'm going to jump out front and have a smoke. So just give me a second. I'll say, well, you guys, I do this all the time, so you guys know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but that sounded pretty
Duke?
suggestive, maybe.
Yes.
My hands have been bad, so it hasn't. Just a second here. My hands have been bad, so I haven't managed to get it finished yet. But let's see. Ooh, oops, I'm fuzzy. I didn't realize
Look
I
at
was fuzzy.
that. It's the tiny penis.
Where are you going?
It's the
That's
tiny.
what the penis is, guys.
It's
All
the
right.
tiny penis.
Oh, it's the
Tiny
dick pic.
penis. Doesn't get in the way when I want
Like
it.
I said, my arthritis has been bad in my hands lately, so
No, that's fine.
it's been sitting on the. But yeah, it's the tiny penis. It's made out of. It's sewing thread.
I'm so excited.
I just can't hide it.
Here's the next size up. Oh, the screen. Yeah, the end screen is not gonna see. It looks
I was gonna say,
semi-transparent.
is that an alien penis?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I just grabbed some. Yeah, you.
Are you a snake or an alien?
FYI, it turns to that every once in a while around here. But yeah, it's I've got another one. I only did the head because I decided I could do it in a smaller size. So that's all that I got done of this one. It's a button thread versus regular sewing thread. The button thread's thicker.
You're awesome.
You know it, baby.
Nadine, how come you haven't got a URL for your channel, a personalized URL?
Because I didn't have enough subs yet.
Oh, you do now, though.
Do I now? Ooh,
Yeah,
okay,
like
well,
113 or something.
yeah, okay, well, I will have to go and personalize that URL.
How many subs do you need for the thing? Fancy URL?
100.
100. Yeah, I know I couldn't. I'm hoping to get to enough so I can personalize my craft channel URL. Because I really want that one personalized.
How many subscribers do I have now?
About 12.
You know, apparently I could do a custom URL. Shit. I'll have to think about this later on.
And oops, wrong spot. There it is. And this is
David.
my craft channel URL. Eek.
You're still 25 off of that.
Yeah, I'm still 25 off of that one. Working on it though, But I don't know if it was my camera or if it was because of an update to Windows. It seems that it might be an update to Windows that caused my camera, like the camera's fine for this. Like you can see I'm a bit blurry in the hands. Like I just set up the green screen really fast. I didn't even set up the lighting properly. So I'm really greeny. I'm not usually quite this bad, but the camera used to be not this blurry in the hands. Like when you had your hands under it crafting, this used to be my hand camera for my crafting channel. But it's too blurry. You can't do anything with it. It's ridiculous. So I stopped doing live stuff and just started doing like the arty kind of Blender stuff for live streams and things, but I haven't been able to do any of the crafting stuff.
Oh, you've shrunk.
Only I shrunk the Nadine.
I've been believe me, my belly hasn't shrunk all that much.
something I want to mention, David, I really like the little sun logo thingy that you've come up with there. I like that.
Yeah. Everything under the sun?
Yeah, which is basically describes this podcast, really.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I told you guys, but I think I did. I think I tweeted it, but I printed a whole shit ton of stickers that I'll be bringing with me to the Faithless Forum just to hand out as like promo shit.
Awesome. Awesome.
I put one on my car, and somebody at work called me a narcissist. I said, no, it's advertising.
Yeah. A narcissist.
Yeah, just look out to the look out across the distance again, contemplatively, like you were just there.
Yeah.
The wind blowing the hair. It's just there. It is.
Well, yeah, the wind just suddenly kicked in here, like all of a sudden.
Yeah, you need your hand under your chin
do
as well.
anything without just showing everyone up, can he?
Yeah. No,
just going outside for a smoke, everyone just puts the camera down with a perfect, perfect aesthetic angle. Just
it's my Fabio moment.
And his hair is always fabulous. Like, man, I have to work to get my hair look that good.
Well, you're gonna have to grow it, no?
What you need to do is just let it go and do its own thing, and it naturally occurs.
Well, I have no curl at all in my hair.
I never used to, and then I shaved my head. After the first time I shaved my head, my hair started growing in curly, like wavy.
Well, no.
Well, I donated it to twice, so.
Well, mine's been colored too much. I can't, it's no natural color in my hair, except for maybe the gray that's starting to. I'm actually getting a line. I'm actually getting this kind of spot right here is all coming in gray, just the one spot. The one group is all gray.
Yeah, I know.
Turn it into Vogue.
I like it.
That's your hair care advice, is it, Neil? Just if you want your hair to curl, fucking shave a lot of it off.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I did shave the bottom half, did the undercut when I was younger, and it still never come in curly at all. Like, I had the whole sides of both of my both sides of my head shaved for a while. I won't shave the top of it. I've got too many bumps going on. It's a pain in the arse.
I appreciate your pronunciation of arse as opposed to ass.
That's more of a Newfie pronunciation, I think, than a...
I'm deliberately spelling it like that when I'm typing online just to confuse people.
What? Arse?
Yeah, arse.
Well, I spell it like that all the time.
The thing is, if I say it with too much emphasis like that, I sound like some kind of I sound like
some kind of ass.
I sound like some sort of Irish. How can I put this? I sound like some sort of Irish freedom fighter.
Well, that could be where my accent comes from. We're mostly Irish around here.
Okay.
Hi, Kitty. Hi, roommate.
Hi.
Well, we're looking up Neil's nose again.
Yeah. Oh, he forgets to turn off his camera when he gets into. There we go.
The atrocious echo.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay. But yeah, we're mostly Irish, a little bit Scottish, Welsh, and English around here, but it's mostly Irish.
Oh, I just did it again.
And now you know my secret.
Just look in the chat and go, oh, somebody's added me and put a link. What is it? Oh, it's my channel.
Awesome.
Sorry, yeah, I was going to thank you, Neil, because you said some nice words. That's what I'm doing AFK. I'm trying to get through all the bloody thumbnails, try and update them.
The thumbnails? Why? What do you mean?
Like, if all the artwork's changed, I can't just change the logo. Everything has to.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm slowly but
It's
surely
gotta be
adding my thumbnails
consistency.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like yours. Yeah, it comes from the that little cartoon of you when you were on Truth Wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
one was awesome. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
and I had
It looks
I
really
had
good.
Thomas Bear. You guys know Thomas Bear, right?
You know, I'm
I
gonna.
interviewed him once.
Is it right, Neil? Did that chat with Aaron Ra actually happen, and I just didn't see it?
No. Aaron will be on my
4th of
show.
May?
On the hang on, I think it's the
4th of
6th?
May, because I remembered it as May the 4th be with you.
Yes, that's right. That's right. It was Star Wars Day.
Star Wars Day. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be chatting with Aaron on Star Wars Day, which is cool.
Okay.
Oh, I love
And then, of
winding
course,
people up on Star Wars Day.
And I also have
It's the only sort of day that, one of those where they've insisted on having a day for something that I actually care about is Star Wars Day.
Yeah, but I go around telling people Happy Star Trek Day and watch them lose the shit.
You absolute knob.
That's fucking awesome.
Look, at the time I found out about it, I was listening to Chris Miles on Radio 1, and you know how much of a dick he can be, and I just loved it, and I've carried it on ever since. It's about 12 years ago.
Just so you guys know, actually, the next person I'll be interviewing is in the after party with us right now, and that's Pine Snake. Ian Harrison will be on Monday.
Oh, man.
And Ian, we had agreed on 4, but that's a little late for you. If you want to go a little bit earlier, I can do that if you want.
No, it's a good excuse to have the morning off work next day.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I could be complicit in your skipping work.
Yep.
And
is it Monday or is it Wednesday?
It's Monday. We agreed on the 15th, right? And then
Yes.
I'll be interviewing Wendy McClelland on the Wednesday, and then Hopswatch Beer Dude on the 20th. And then Jim Majors on the 22nd. And Ansgar Odinson on the 24th. And then I'm off to Texas.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you're hobnobbing it.
Yeah, I'm going to go down and hang out. I bought myself a VIP ticket, so I'll go in and hanging out with all the other YouTubers and meeting some of the people that
what is it you're going to in Texas?
Faithless Forum.
Oh, okay.
I will be in Hotlanta that week.
I kind of zoned out of when that's happening and where.
Give away my stickers. Yay!
All I know is it's in a different continent and I can't get to it.
Well, you could, but it's probably. I had to save up to do it, so and take some money out of my RSPs just to have extra cash, so, just to do it. But damn it, I wasn't missing it this year. I wanted to go last year. And even though I didn't even have my channel going at the time, but I still wanted to go meet people that inspired me to actually start to do something. And that's
Apparently, my custom channel is already done.
Yeah, I did mine too, but I don't care.
Well, I believe I claimed it a while ago, but I couldn't activate it.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah.
If you think about it, though, 100 subs is pretty fair to have your own URL.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, a lot of people don't even get there. But yeah,
Nope.
I've got...
So you can do custom URLs, though, if you get over 100.
The Neil knows scam.
I think it might have been years ago before I actually started making content that I claimed the custom URL.
You're just fiddling about on
I
your
have to
channel
look
or
into
something.
this.
Yeah, that's probably. I'm thinking that's what I'd done. Is I fiddled about on a channel and managed to get my custom URL. Because when I started live streaming,
Oh, sorry.
Dornham says, "Is that signed going to, or just going to go unexplained? It's madness. Cats and dogs living together, mayhem." Yes, it is. It's going to be my channel intro. It's going to be my series intro for my Tech Time series that I'm doing.
Hang on here, David.
Yes.
604 drinking game rules. When the fuck is Thomas the Tank Engine gonna pop into here?
They just
Everyone's gonna remain sober.
What is going on?
Oh, you mean when that? Yeah, because we live right near a train or a railway crossing. So
yeah, every time the train goes past, you have to drink.
Well, it goes by pretty often around here, like every half an hour, it seems. So.
Yeah, exactly. it's the drinking game.
Have a new liver on standby.
Yeah.
My liver's cursing me every single day.
Although it's for everybody else, I don't actually drink, so I'm just trying to.
What's the spot that I want to do? Go ahead.
So what do you do? You snort it through your nose, or like I don't understand. What do you mean you don't drink? Like water, or
how do you like not die of dehydration?
What do you do? Yeah, like what do you do? Like enema style, or?
Oh, come on, people! We know dihydrogen monoxide is really dangerous for you.
He's got a point. Also, I don't know if I should say this on live, but
go for it.
Out of people who breathe oxygen, very few of them live past 100.
Oh my! That is horrid.
Fake news.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe it. It's so terrible.
Have you seen what oxidation does to steel? Now imagine that to a human.
So what the fuck? Is Neil breathing?
I don't know, but whatever it is, it makes me smile and giddy. So. And Doorknob
is green.
Doorknob was like, "You had me at Emma style."
A friend of mine keeps telling me to get an enema.
Why? I don't understand. Have you heard of coffee enemas? Like, what the fuck is that about?
That's just.
Well, either he's telling me to get an enema or he just wants me to fuck off.
Probably both.
I would probably, I'm like 99, 100, 2,000% sure I'd rather drink my coffee than have it go the other way up.
Well, what the fuck kind of number was that?
I'm still trying to figure out why they feel it's so important to wash your hair with coffee.
I don't know.
I heard about that.
I use shampoo myself.
Oh, it's in the shampoo, but I just don't get it.
Caffeinated shampoo wakes up your hair.
Probably. That's probably it.
That's why Neil's hair is so lively. It's had a lot of coffee.
Yeah, well, I do drink a lot of coffee. I mean, today I had like 3 of these, so there you go.
You should try the tea.
He says as he's yawning. Now you see, the tea is fine, but it makes you yawn. See, if I want to stay awake, I drink coffee. Mind you, black teas have caffeine, so there you go.
Caffeine.
The tea is the what?
I don't know where to go with this.
It's got the caffeine in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be pedantic, but it's caffeine.
Taffy. It starts with a T.
I'm just going to bed.
I thought badgers were nocturnal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't question me.
He's secretly a mongoose.
Yeah. Well, no, badgers aren't actually nocturnal. They're sort of semi-nocturnal because Badgers generally go out sometime a little bit before sunset, and will stay out until a bit after sunset.
Didn't Rudyard Kipling write a book about you?
Me?
Either that or David Attenborough narrated some parts about him, maybe.
Dawn Overhead has taken it back as a full circle again. Badger as a semi. Noted.
Badger has a semi. No, yeah. I like Spooky's comment too. Shampoo, use real poo.
Outstanding.
It brings out the shine.
You.
What's this about? What's this about me?
You have a semi. Noted.
You have a semi.
How do you know?
Are we
this is Dawn Obed, and you said it yourself.
That's right.
I did?
Yes.
What did I say?
You said badgers are semi. There you go.
Oh. I was going to say, what do you mean, semi?
Do people have to hit the rewind here? Come on.
Yeah.
Yes. Or was that a rhetorical?
No, I go all the way.
Oh, there you go, folks. He's a cheap
I don't know in what context, but...
You just don't stop at third base.
He goes for the home run every time.
We should really put it in cricket. You go for out of bounds all the time.
For out of bounds? It's because right. As soon as I realise someone's flirting with me, I leave.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. I'm out of here.
That's not quite right.
Yeah, I've been told that many times.
Once in a while.
He's just not quite right.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
I'm trying to make a background for my
They look like little speakers.
Well, it's magic. It's called magic texture, but I don't think that's what I was wanting to actually do.
Ooh.
That's a Veroni texture, and I can make that. Like I wanted to make something kind of moving in the background as the text come in, and because I wanted. Oops, wrong one. So yeah, it's just because I was planning on doing this with the text. So you got your like text there.
Jumbled spaghetti letters right now. That's all it looks like.
Yeah. Well, it's not very like I don't really have it set up right now. It's wire framed letters.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be, let's see here. Let's set the build to 15. And so.
Lettering Tech Tips by Nadine.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is as the time goes along in the intro, the text comes into. Now it's not quite set up right. I want to randomize it, but basically, as it starts up, it kind of goes in and builds itself, and then the next one, I'm going to have them staggered, so each word comes along differently, and
cool.
But I wanted the background to have something going on that wasn't too distracting as well. So, so yeah.
Just so you guys know, in the chat, God the Good One has joined us.
Oh,
another one of you.
Hello.
your fellow Brits.
Wanted that one.
God Raid.
Yeah, he's awesome.
God Raid.
He's probably the most active YouTuber I know. There's about 5 or 6
fucking
videos
awesome,
a day.
dude.
Yeah.
I tune in quite a bit when I'm at work, right? Because I could have it in the background and whatnot, and I type in the chat once in a while. But usually I just listen in the background to him, and of course everybody. I watch almost everybody that I can when I'm at work. So.
Oh, you didn't see my bird video, did you?
No, I have not seen it yet. Don't give me shit. I'll get to it. Fuck you.
Badger that assumes that any of us actually watch your content.
Oh,
I do.
Oh no.
Well, I watch it.
Them's fighting words.
Sad.
Thing is, God the Good One lives about 4 miles away from me, if that.
Wow,
Oh,
really?
wow.
Yeah,
You guys are practically neighbors.
near
Well,
enough.
shouldn't he live directly with you? Because God's supposed to be everywhere.
Yeah, you just said that. Yeah, that's right. He actually lives with you. It's okay.
Yeah, but this is the good one, and it respects personal space.
Well, fair enough then.
That's right.
So he didn't come in your heart?
No mouth.
Steady on that.
No, he didn't come in my heart. Sorry. Probably
Well,
good. Because that could
You guys
cause
are all selfish. I'd totally let him come in my heart. It'd be fine.
No, God the Good One's like that chocolate. It don't come in your hand, it comes in your mouth.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you mean
That
like
too.
M&M's, right? He's like M&M's.
No.
Yes.
And
Badger has a
Nadine's lost
channel
it again.
and
I've never had it to begin
Oh,
with,
yeah.
so it's not that difficult.
Spooky, you've been in my live chats.
Wait, Spooky was in your live chats, but not mine? Like, what the hell? I think I've offered before.
The side chat.
Oh, I thought you meant like actually jumped into the Hangouts.
Well, I keep saying to people, if you want to come in if you want to come in a live stream and like chat sometime, then send me an email. Well, you can tweet at me. All my emails are open. badger@cock.li.
Where the heck did my tissues go?
I've recently got an email in there actually about doing a live stream. So...
Hey. Easy with the yawning there, Badger. You're going to put us all to sleep here.
I've been stiff for at least another couple hours.
I've never fallen asleep in the live stream. I don't know what you're talking about.
Never, ever, ever.
Oh no, never.
Never, ever, ever.
I'm not one that can really talk because I've done it.
Never, ever, ever.
Well, I did it once when I was at Dawn's place, and we had that live chat going. You were involved in that one, I think, Nadine. And all anyone could see was the top of my head.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, come on.
Yeah,
I'm in a long distance relationship, and with my partner, we're watching a film over the internet, and it was one that she was really excited to see. So it's like, okay, yeah, let's watch it. I fell asleep about 10 minutes in, woke up about 3 minutes to end, and thankfully she didn't realise.
Well, that was great.
That was a really good film. Was it?
What happened in it?
Well, thankfully I'd already read the synopsis.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So I were able to blag my way around it and watched it later on.
I do that. I do that. I read the synopsis of every film, almost every film I watch, before I watch it because I don't want to be disappointed.
Oh.
So I don't know why I decided to agree to do this, but tomorrow morning I have to get up at a stupid fucking early time for a Sunday, and I have to go do something they call the sun run here.
I thought you were going to say church.
It's a work. No, it's a work thing. It's a race that happens every year here in Vancouver. Of course, I'm not running. Like I'm not fucking running. Like I'll walk.
Yeah. You
I'll
draw
walk
a line.
with all the other. There's a bunch of us that are just going to walk. So we'll do the walk, and then of course there's a free brunch and shit after that for anyone that participated. It'll be the first year I've ever gone into this thing. But it gets stupid busy traffic-wise downtown, so I think we're gonna SkyTrain it in, which is basically our version of a subway type thing.
Yeah.
I tried to run to get a train recently.
Did that hurt?
Yes.
Why didn't you just wait until he got to the platform?
Yeah.
I was trying to be exciting.
Oh, so you
Change it up a bit.
You're doing your Jason Badger bit. Okay. Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Badger.
Somebody said you could change your name to Foul-Tempered Ferret.
What is with this ferret thing suddenly?
I don't know, man. It's new to me too.
Please, people, me and David are actually in the same country as him. He could track us down and he could kill us.
I will burrow into your house and probably fall asleep on the way in. It's actually quite tiring burrowing, so.
Moody dispositioned mole. Yeah, he's definitely making a mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah, but our friend the mole, he might have something to say about that.
Mm.
Yeah, mole might have something.
I'm gonna have to poke the mole about doing a. I've completely forgot what they're called. Live stream. That's the thing.
Yes, like the one you're in right now.
Yeah, no, we had a specific name. That was it. The Underground Apostates Power Hour we did ages ago.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah, we did that. We did one ages ago, and then we haven't done another one since. Because
I don't remember that.
I got kind of busy for a little while afterwards, and then Mole got kind of busy for a little while after that, and then we just haven't managed to coordinate it again.
Mm. Well, Mole's been sort of offline for the past few weeks. He's
I haven't really seen him around.
Will you be doing anything more with the raccoon?
Oddly opposed otter.
Oddly opposed otter.
Yeah, pure ostentations. He's coming up with some grand ones here. Moody disposition mole. That's pretty good. I like that one.
Badger, will you be doing anything more with the raccoon?
Are you wondering if
radically opinionated raccoon?
Radically opinionated raccoon. You're wondering if Miss Raccoon will be making another appearance, are
you? Yeah.
Ooh. Cue the porn music. Wow, wow.
She does like to sneak into my videos when I'm talking about things. So.
Vocally volatile bull.
What's that?
Vocally volatile bull.
Vocally volatile bull.
You know what? I'm just going to start up all these channels. That's so good.
I like that one.
I'm just worried what is going to come up for with Beaver.
Politically hampered hamster. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there now. I was making it up as I go. my Doc from Back to the Future impression. Hey, Alex. That's probably one of the funniest fucking scenes. Is when he's on Taxi, when he's trying to get his license. You guys familiar with the show Taxi?
With Danny DeVito.
Yeah, exactly. And what's his name was in there? What's Doc's name from Back to the Future? Chris something or other. For the life of me, I'm
Christopher Lloyd, isn't it?
Thank you, Christopher Lloyd. And he's trying to get his license, and he's like, "Hey, Tony, what does a yellow light mean? Slow down. What does a yellow light mean? Slow down. Oh. What does it goes on like that. That's probably one of my favorite fucking scenes in that.
Kind of sounded like a cross between Doc and The Godfather.
That must be the cotton I stuck in my mouth then.
Have you ever seen the YouTuber I Hate Everything?
No, can't say I have.
He's doing like a series called The Search for the Worst, where he sort of goes through the bottom-rated films on IMDb and like does reviews of them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them have Christopher Lloyd in them.
Oh, really?
like a considerable number.
He's been in like everything.
I'm guessing that he I'm guessing he's not sort of too difficult to hire. So if you want your film to have some level of legitimacy, but you don't want to sort of
pay.
Yeah, if you don't want to sort of pay too much, but you want to have some legitimacy, you ring up Christopher Lloyd and be like, hey, you want to be in this film? It's called what was that one he was in called? It's called The Oogie Loves.
I don't know. I remember him being in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, he's in that. He's in Buckaroo Banzai. He's in Earth Girls Are Easy. He's in all kinds of fucking movies. Fucking tons of them. Of course, the Back to the Future series, obviously. But he's been in lots and lots of stuff. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Played one of the patients in the asylum. All right, guys, it's closing in on the hour again, so this will be a 2-hour after party. Is there anything you guys want to touch on before we shut her down, or? Some of these names: Sarcastic Socratic Squirrel. That's a good one.
Socratic Squirrel.
Wearisome Withering Weasel.
What was that? Oh, Wearisome Withering Weasel.
Oh, fuck, you guys are great. These are some funny names. Poor bad-tempered badger is just getting all this shit.
Well, someone did make a channel called. Well, they didn't make a channel. They did like a little like spoof show in their thing called Bad Tempered Penguin.
What?
I did it. If anyone's watched channel Alpha 4, he's like a Catholic chap who does just philosophy and martial arts videos.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yes, we did like a few. I did like a few response videos to him, and then we ended up doing like a few collaborations because he's actually quite an interesting guy to talk to.
Very cool.
But then he did. But if you want to talk to like a non-insane theist, have a chat with him. But yeah, he did because I got my whole bad-tempered badger thing going on. He just got this little toy penguin and just put it on a shelf and pointed the camera at it and started doing like a squeaky voice. I'm bad-tempered penguin.
Why, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Doorknob Head actually had a very good idea for you. You could actually incorporate all these characters like the wearisome withering weasel, the sarcastic Socratic squirrel.
I'm going to have to go back through the chat of this one now and just collect all these various talking animals.
And you can have new characters for your shows. You could do like a theater thing like Ansgar does. And have all
bring
little
them all on various different. I could have them represent various different opinions and argue with them on stuff.
That's right. Yeah, I think we're on something.
There you go.
There's some withering weasel come in to tell me that my views on entropy are shit or something.
That would be great. That would be funny.
Weasel. There's some good ones there. Hang on, I really like the otter one. Where the hell was that one? I can't remember what it was now. No. Oh, oddly opposed otter.
It's the one that contradicts everything you say.
Yeah.
Whether he actually disagrees or not.
Yeah, he just has to do it just because. That's his namesake.
Oh, while I'm thinking about it, in an hour and a half,
Ooh.
I'll be going live with my 100 sub thingy. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'll be on to book you.
Yeah, Pine Snake's fucking everywhere on YouTube. I don't know how he does it. It's like he's got multiple personalities and he's everywhere.
That's
all
possible.
Over.
He's got the eyes.
I keep telling people I'm omnipresent.
Whatever works, man. But yeah, you always see the little blue pine snake everywhere you go. Like I jump into videos all the time, and all of a sudden I say, "Hey, Neil, what the fuck? You're here too?" I was just in another video, and you were over there.
No, I'm only blue.
Link to my show. Just so in case anybody wanted to come by and say hi, hand to hand.
I'm only in blue here and on the ACA. I'm green on Godless Engineer, and I'm just normal everywhere else.
Green on what does green mean?
Skeptic Mafia.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's
right.
part of the membership.
You have to be a member, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. $5 a month.
Yeah.
I should talk to John and do that.
Yeah.
It's $5 a month. You get the same as Patreon, but you also get the little emojis and stuff, special emojis.
Oh, cool! Oh, the little John emojis and shit.
Yeah, the little Illuminati's dings.
Those are fucking awesome.
They are.
It also does a Bible podcast just for Skeptic Mafia members once a week as well on Tuesdays.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of those. I was kind of hoping he was going to do the Faithless Forum this year, but apparently he's had a bit of a disagreement with some of the people there, so he's not going this year, which is too bad.
That and Godless Engineer.
Oh, yeah. Godless Engineer, yeah.
Yeah, that and he spent all his money that he would be going there on his wedding.
Well, that too, and that's far more important.
Yeah.
That's more important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tweeted that out when they did their pictures and stuff, and congrats to them and stuff. Yeah, they're good folks, man. They're good folks.
Yeah, they are.
All right.
They have the first stick that I crocheted.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first stick belongs to Godless.
Wait.
They got God's lightning dick.
That is a strong endorsement. That is not just they have a crochet dick, they have the first crochet dick.
I know, right? Here I was thinking I was original.
Well, you get the first teeny tiny one.
I got a teeny tiny one that she crocheted.
Yeah, but it's not a dick.
Let's not say that too loud there. I got a teeny tiny one. But,
It's big enough to be a dick warmer.
this little guy right here. Let me just sort of.
Put your hand behind it. It'll help focus it.
Oh, is
Like
that
put your
what
other
that?
hand. Yeah.
Oh,
Put
yeah, like this.
Yeah. There you
Now
go.
I'm covering it completely, and there you go.
Yeah. Move your hand a little bit. It's focusing.
Say words, Neil.
Yeah.
Now we can all say that we've seen Neil's tiny dick.
You know that's what I named him.
I told you I'm omnipresent. I know these things.
Wait, so you're around when I'm jerking off at night? All right. So anyway,
No comment.
no comment. Impressive.
We'll have to do one of those. You know that ceiling cat? And have to do one of those ceiling pine snakes.
Ceiling pine snake. Yeah, we should do that. We should make one of
Peeking
those.
in from the ceiling, like whoop.
Oh man, that's hilarious. New dating Callan sub. Yeah, all right. So now you're past 100. Yeah, look at that.
Yep. I was actually at 100 a while ago, but I had gotten the new motherboard and CPU and RAM, and the network card wasn't working in the motherboard, so I had to wait for another network card to come. And the parts were actually at the boat last Thursday, but because of the weather, I only got them this Thursday because the boats weren't running. The ferry wasn't running.
I hate it when they don't come.
Yeah.
Don't know, Pep beat me to it.
We run out of creamer. We run out of shit here. We actually run out of stuff here on the island because the ferry's not crossing during storms and stuff.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's the price of living on an island.
If you want an example of the kind of tweets you get from Mr. Badger, as opposed to Bad Temper
Somebody
Badger.
heard the train.
Oh, that was you with the train.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I didn't think it was you farting, Neil.
Yeah,
An example of
there.
An example of the kind of tweets that you get from Mr. Badger or at Badger Mister on Twitter. That's not me. That's the other Badger. If you want an example of the kind of tweets you get from this chap, here is one. What's the difference between a cat and a comma?
I don't know.
That's it. That's all of it. You got to answer yourself.
Wait, he doesn't even cap the joke off with an actual answer.
No, he poses it as a philosophical question.
It's not a philosophical fucking question.
One's punctuation, one's a animal.
Right. Well, somebody's answered with pause clause versus pause and clause.
Oh, I like that one.
As in, one pauses the clause and the other one has pause and clause.
Yes, I like that one. I like that one. That's somebody that was thinking, for sure. Well, guys, I got to shut her down because I have shit I got to do. I got to
shut it off.
So, yeah, I mean, it is NHL playoff season, and I do have to go down and check out some of the games because Calgary's kicking ass. Not that I'm a Calgary fan, but they're one of two Canadian teams that are still left in this thing, I think. So, anyway, got to back up all the knuckleheads.
Are you saying that the National Hockey League is actually international?
Yes, it is. It's U.S. and Canada, and people from all over the globe can become players in the NHL. They've got people from Thailand, from England, from Germany, from people from everywhere. Anyone that's a hockey player.
Anyone that wants to lose their teeth.
I used to play ice hockey.
Did you?
I was really bad.
So was I. So I just become one of those couch-bound warriors that screams at the TV when the refs make a shitty call. That's about it now.
Well, I did manage to almost score once.
Almost score?
Wow.
Yeah, I had the thing.
Sounds like me in high school.
I was skating up the rink with the thing. Just okay.
Very technical, skating up the ring with the thing.
Yeah,
Neil, we already know that the
I had
budget
the
goes
thing
all
that
the way.
people were shouting my name from the other end of the rink, and I was like, "Oh yeah, they're all cheering me on." And I almost got it in the net, and then I realized they were shouting my name because it was time for me to be subbed off for someone else.
That's the wrong net.
Oh, do you mind if I just shill something a little bit, Neil?
Oh fuck! Knock yourself out.
Well, I was just going to shill something, but
Back to the dick pics again.
Oh, here we go.
No, seriously. Please knock yourself out
Oh.
on air right now.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
See my highest viewed video.
all right. So, a little while ago, you may have seen that I was doing a couple of collaborations with Not Your Witness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's another one planned.
Aha.
Oh, God.
I'm about halfway through writing the script for my talky bits.
Is it another
Very
Ken Ham
nice.
one?
No, it's well, you'll see.
Damn it. Nearly.
Yeah.
That
So
reminds me, I still have to edit not just my next thumbnail to do. Sorry, that wasn't a very interesting sentence. Carry on, Neil.
He's even taking piss out of himself now.
finally has something to contribute, and it's like, oh fuck it, it wasn't very interesting.
You're one of these
Well,
northern chaps, aren't you, Pine Snake?
Pardon?
You're one of these northern chaps.
What? Give it away?
Yeah, sounding northern.
Yeah, I'm from
Sounded-
near Bradford.
We can
All
smell
right.
gravy. That's why.
Yorkshire pudding and gravy.
Oh man, now you're making me hungry. Like, I
Yeah,
love that
especially
shit.
when you throw some sausages in there and you get a toad in all.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Love that stuff. Yeah, I gotta come over there and visit you guys again soon.
Yeah, you do.
But this time I'll actually know people there. So I'll be randomly going to England and be like, hey, what's going on?
Bumbling
But,
around England.
You know, the last time I was there was 1980, I think.
4 years before I was born.
Just
So
got
there you go.
this picture of you
I
kind
would-
of bumbling around jolly old England going, hey up lads, the gravy's a bit weird.
Well, it was the school that I went to, the high school I was going to at the time was called London, Charles E. London High School. So every year they would do a trip for any kids that wanted to go. It was London to London. So I went on one of them one year, and I was glad I did because I got to see Sid Vicious 3 months before he passed away. So that was pretty
Vicious.
cool. Yeah, and I also bought a T-shirt from one of them T-shirt vendors. I think it was near Piccadilly, and it said "Have a Heart," but there was a hand holding a heart that stuck out of the shirt. I thought was pretty cool. And of course,
Nice.
I washed it and it was done, so I got to wear it like once. Oh well, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. Go around fucking gambling and shit when I'm like 14 years old. It was awesome. I loved Europe because they didn't really have age limits for much. They didn't care. Oh yeah, you're a kid. Have a beer. You're what? 13? Oh, that's no problem. Here you go. You could go into pubs and shit. It was great. And the hotel that we stayed at, I don't know if it was a hotel. It was one of those bed and breakfast kind of things, and was right around the corner from the Paddington Tube spot there. It was great because there was a Wimpy's on the corner, and I fucking lived at that place. And then when I was done at Wimpy's, across the street they had a pub, so I was go drinking Guinness after that all day. Didn't really learn much. Didn't go on too many of the tours because I was too busy having too much fun.
The only tours that you should really be doing is the pub crawls.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said, even then. And you know what? I got really drunk one time, and my schoolmates thought it would be funny if I was half asleep in the room, and they started sticking firecrackers in my mouth, lighting them on fire. And I'd wake up just before they exploded. I'd be like, fuck you guys! Hitting them up in the air, and they'd be blowing up.
Tried pulling on it as if it were a cig.
Yeah. No.
That just sounds like just perfectly safe family fun.
Oh shit, man! It was the 80s. We used to drink from the garden hose back then.
That explains a lot.
What are you trying to say, Ian?
That there's a reason that you love metal.
Maybe because there was lots of it in the hose. Yeah,
no, that's the chemtrails.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the chemtrails. Yeah. Every time I see a plane take off, I go, "Hey, look, chemtrails." Yeah.
Start taking deep breaths.
I don't know if I can breathe that deeply anymore. I am a smoker. My breathing's pretty shallow, kind of like my personality these days.
See, you can try that self-deprecating humor, but we all know that we all know that you're just outperforming everyone in every area.
I'm not, though. Come on. I just do what I can. That's all I do.
Yeah, but what you can do is rather impressive. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, which out of all of us here, who has all these attributes, has a successful YouTube channel, has a band that's really good, has donated more blood than anybody else, it works behind a camera, professional people. The list is almost endless. I mean, come on, it's you, dude.
I know, but it's. I keep myself busy. What can I say? And I try to look out for my fellow human beings, and I try to encourage others to do the same thing. I also, I've been known to walk dogs for the SPCA too, so because they're right around the corner from here.
Oh, great!
You're not helping that. Yeah, that's not.
Well, I could get into the whole lifeblood charity stuff that I do too for Ronald McDonald House Variety Club and BC Children's Hospital. But
yeah, I'm also trying to think of somebody else that donates to more channels than you as well.
I don't know. When I've got the cash, I'll throw it at people that like. I mean, these are some decent charities that are being done, right? So if I can afford to help out, I will. You guys know that. That's just who I am.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. You're awesome.
That was kind of the point. It's like you are probably the most giving person that I can think of.
Wow. I don't know about that. I think Bill Gates has way more money than I do, and he's donated a shit ton. So
yeah, but he's still got a shit ton. You live, you survive, and you're a little bit comfortable, but you still give money as well. It's there is a difference.
Yeah, I guess I have to make sure that I have enough so that I can get by and still help people out when I can. I mean, I have a T-shirt that I bought that says "Hope," which means helping out people everywhere. Right? I helped. I donated money for that. It cost me $50 for the shirt, mind you, but that money went to homeless people. So. Yeah. And so somebody saw me wearing that shirt there when I was walking down the street. Just "Hope" it says right across there, and they're like, "I like that shirt," and I'm like, "I'm glad you do. It cost me a lot of money." It was worth it. It helps out homeless people. Oh, that's something else I used to do too. This is a while back. I did it twice with a friend of mine who got me in there, where we go around giving out blankets to people that have to sleep on the streets and stuff to the homeless folks. And there's a guy here in Vancouver that dressed like a superhero and does that, right? And we kind of met up with him when we were doing it, which is pretty fun. That was kind of cool. You look more like
find out. one of these days, Neil's just going to come forward and it's in the news, and it's going to go international. He's killed like 6 million children. Like these just double life.
I thought you were going to say he was like a superhero, but fair enough. You want to take it? You want to take it in that direction?
And Badger was just blocked. No,
it wouldn't be the first time.
I know.
Yeah, how long are you in Austin for?
I'll be down there for 5 days. I think I'll be in Dallas for the first evening. I think I arrived there at 6 in the evening, and I'll be there. I've booked. I should have booked the hotel night for 2 nights, but I only booked it for the Friday night over to the Saturday, the day of the actual event, and because I was planning on going down, but people want to drink while we're there. They're like, "No, you're having a beer with me," and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" Like Eric Murphy's like, "No, we're having a fucking beer," and same with like a few people like Ocean and I were talking about. He goes, "I don't think we're going to be sober the entire time we're there." So it's going to be pretty right. It's going to be pretty interesting, but yeah. So I should have booked 2 nights, and I'm hoping that they'll allow me to keep the room for the second night. It's either that or I'll be sleeping out on the park bench out front for the night until we.
No, you'll find a bed. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'm sure
there's plenty of people that'll put you up. I'm just thinking because with all the volunteering work that you do, you could have helped out with Austin Atheists helping the homeless.
Yeah.
They go to this underpass weekly and they give out blankets, food, clothing.
Yeah,
like that.
I'd love to do that. Absolutely. And if I can get down there early enough before, because the plan is to hit Austin for the Sunday to sit in on the airing of both Talk Heathen and the Atheist Experience.
Mm.
And Dan, actually, I asked him to talk to Matt Dillahunty for me to see if he'd come on my show. And he said, "Yeah, dude, I put in a good word for you and whatnot." So hopefully he's going to be there. I think he is going to be there the weekend that I'm there. I know he's hosting.
He's one of the hosts.
Yeah. So also genetically modified, is it?
Drew. Yeah.
Is he the one that's on the show?
No, it's Cosmic Skeptic.
That's it. So I'll be shaking hands with Alex too, which is cool.
Yeah, Rachel Oates is going to be there.
Yeah, Rachel will be there too. I love her new hair color. What she did with that. That's kind of cool. It's different.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, used to.
Miss Raccoon is a very big fan of Rachel Oates.
I can understand why.
Yeah, Rachel's a sweetheart. Yeah, and I love when she posts all the pictures with her animals and stuff too, like her dog and stuff. So. All right. On that note, guys, yeah. So I look forward to I'll probably do some filming while I'm down there with some of the other people that I'm hanging out with. We might be drunk, so be warned ahead of time.
That's either going to lead to some amazing banter or poor camera work.
Or both.
A bit of both. I'll guarantee you.
I would guess both. Yeah.
I mean, I did go to film school, but I'm not guaranteeing anything here, people.
How many seconds you guys figure I should have my intro?
8.
Yeah, 8 is like standard, I think.
8 is like standard? Okay.
How long is my intro?
Okay. Can I just clarify? I just pulled that out my ass. Like
No. 8 to 10 seconds is standard, trust me. Anything longer than that, and it seems like an eternity.
Yeah.
How long is my intro? Where is
240 seconds.
If you've got different images popping up, you go about 4 to 5 seconds each.
240 frames.
Well, I've lost my intro.
What? Okay, how many times have I tried to end this fucking stream?
Somebody keeps asking questions and stuff.
I know. All this new stuff keeps popping in, and it's not like I'm in a hurry or anything, but I do kind of want to get my ass downstairs because I'm now out of beer. Which is part of the problem.
As Duke would say, that you've got a life.
I think Neil's getting upset that he's out of beer. I think he's more upset about being out of beer than anything else.
Not upset, but
I'm not upset.
As we all know,
I'm not
beer
upset.
goes through you, and I do have to pee.
Well, my intro. Mine is in fact 20 seconds long.
Is it? Wow. Double the industry standard. I don't know what the industry standard is, man. I'm just kidding.
Well,
my intro has like an owl flying around and stuff, so it's good.
You'll tell us that time you were an astronaut. That was only for a weekend, and I was really drunk, and they were Klingons. Oh, never mind. Things are getting really, really twisted now. However, we did pull a prank on a friend of mine one year. This was a long time ago. It was probably 88 or so. It was New Year's Eve. There was a party at a friend of ours' house, and him and another dude got drunk, so we threw them in the same bed together and threw a big tub of Vaseline on the table. And John kind of woke up. He's like, holy shit, what did I do? He comes running out. He goes, what happened? How come you guys, what's going on? And we're like, oh, no, John, what are you talking about? And we had like, they were like naked in bed together. It was pretty funny. And we're talking about two like firmly heterosexual dudes, so you can just imagine what was going through their minds, especially in the 80s. And then there was silence.
You killed the conversation, dude.
I was hoping someone was going to have like a witty comment rather than me just going
like.
And now everyone's talking at once. Like, come on, you guys! What is this?
I'm
just
biting my
someone
tongue.
Have a witty comment rather than me just going, huh?
That's hilarious, Neil. Well, it was at the time. Sorry.
I'm just biting my tongue because I'd have been playing that shit on for weeks, having them go in saying, "Oh no, yeah, you folks." And if it were today, it's like, "Yeah, we got it on video camera, but we're not showing you."
Yeah.
We're gonna hold it over you when you be a dick again. We're gonna post it online just to screw you.
Well, there was no online. Well, no, I guess there was, but it was like local BBSs. We used to call ourselves modemers, and you'd get together, and you'd never seen a large group of people that just did not look like they belonged together. Whenever we had get-togethers, it was pretty funny.
Oh, so it was a breakfast club.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, but on a larger scale. And we'd always go and see movies and shit. Like when Terminator 2 came out, we'll say we went and saw that together, and it filled the entire theater with a bunch of fucking computer nerds and shit like that. And it was pretty funny. Whoa, somebody's burning incense. I can smell it. It's creeping into my room. It's that.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Wow, geez, that's some potent shit, Badger. Fuck.
I only get the good stuff.
Yeah, British weed in that pipe, you know.
All right, guys, this is it. I gotta close this shit down.
Are you sure this time?
Yeah, I'm sure this time.
Sure, I've got a couple more topics I could bring up.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. You know what? Let's save it for the next one on Monday when that comes. Okay? You can jump in for that one.
I have to get you to come on the channel sometime now.
Well, I'd love to. Just have to tell me when, and I'll be there, man. I'll even wear a fancy dress if you want.
Oh.
I'm holding you to that. I was just like the opposite of ASMR there.
Somebody said there was a whole back and forth on Twitter about organizing like a games night with some of the people playing Cards Against Humanity or something, and I may have accidentally talked myself into being naked for it.
Which no one will know because you got your silly little avatar there all the time.
Oh no! I made the avatar naked for it.
Oh, that's fucking brilliant.
Did you have a shave as well?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself as much as I did. Of course, I am under the influence of a minor amount of alcohol currently, so that's probably why I had more fun than you. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the interview earlier with Anti-Ordinary. She's no longer with us. She had to take off. But thanks to her for joining me today. And thank all you guys for jumping in and hanging out with me for the duration of this crazy-ass broadcast. And until next time, guys, remember, it's called faith because it's not knowledge. And we'll see you guys next time.